Hey Jules, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a Q&A and a get ready with me for this holiday look. It's a very simple look. It's very perfect for like the holidays, you know, and hopefully you guys get a lot of information out of it and slay away. So we're going to start with the first question while I put my Hangover Primer by Too Faced on. First question asks me, how old are you? I am very immature, but surprisingly I'm 23 years old, guys. I'm 23 years old. I love this primer though because my skin's really dry. It just moisturizes my primer. It just moisturizes my skin, you know what I'm saying? But let me add on to this. Since I'm talking, I didn't talk in my last video, y'all. Y'all are gonna hear a lot of lisps. I still got my braces in, okay? Okay? I'm not taking them off until next year. So y'all gonna have to struggle to hear what I'm saying, but that's a disclaimer. Next question asks me, can you advise anyone to stay all the way in Kenya or come to the States? Okay, so how I'm gonna answer this is, honestly, last time I was in Kenya, which was August, it kind of gave me a reality check of how hard it is to live in Kenya, and like it's very, like, the economy is not good right now. I don't think it is because it's so hard to find a job or to get work. Like, it's very bad. So that's not me saying leave Kenya and come to US, you know, because if you come to US, like, it's honestly not, it's not going to be the same thing. It's going to be easier to find a job, but at the same time, you know, I would say the only way, honestly, you would live comfortably in Kenya without worrying about surviving, basically, I think you have to be an entrepreneur. To be honest, like, if you want to live comfortably in Kenya, I say be an entrepreneur. But as far as jobs and jobs that are more flexible for people who aren't into entrepreneurship and all that, then yeah, States is the move. That's why my parents came. That's why most immigrants come to United States, is to get better opportunity job and school-wise, you know? So I would say you can make it how you want to make it, honestly. That's just how I view life. But next question says, what college and university did you attend? I'm gonna tell y'all a story, y'all. I went to community college for literally 1 year. Let me not even say 1 year. I'm gonna say 1 semester because I was not paying attention at all. Like, I stopped going the whole second semester, y'all. Like, I was just like, I'm not doing it. Like, school was just never for me, guys, and I wasn't about to force myself to do it. So basically, I went to community college in Farmers Branch. It was called Brookhaven Community College, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like the thought of like waking up. I think it's because I woke up really early. Like, I was going to school, like, I had to be there at 7 a.m., y'all. That means to cut the traffic time, I have to leave the house like at 5:30. You know what I mean? So that was just too much for me, and I already don't like going to school. So I don't know what happened, but I just gave up, y'all. I just gave up on school, and I was like, it's not for me. Why am I forcing it? So second semester, y'all, when I tell y'all, I would leave my mom's house, pretend like I'm going to school, and go park in the apartments next door and just sleep in my car. And then after my whole school day is over, I would go back home and be like, damn, I'm so tired. It was a long day at school today. You know, but you know, I learned a lot, you know what I'm saying? Straight line. I didn't even take my finals, y'all. Like, I was like, what finals? You know what I'm saying? I didn't even bother. Like, that's how my college experience went for me. And the only thing I really regret about that was the fact that I didn't get to attend college parties or like university parties, you know what I mean? Because I feel like those are like the most funnest parties as far as like when you're that age. So that's the only thing I regret, to be honest. It's the only thing I regret. And what I'm using on my eyes right now is from this Morphe palette. It is the, what palette is this? Did I never say what palette? But it's more of like the bronze and browns. And I'm using this light brown for my base. But yeah. Next question. What are you most passionate about? What am I most passionate about? I'm not gonna lie, guys. I really like doing makeup, and I love beauty and skincare and everything. I love doing it. But I feel like my passion, to be honest, is acting. I've always wanted to be an actress, like ever since I was young. Like that's always been something I've always wanted to do. So I feel like I'm really passionate about that, but I don't work towards it, which is like my fault, and I feel like I need to start. But that's honestly what I would say I'm most passionate about, is acting. Next question. Wow, this is hard. Doing this question stuff and my makeup is hard. Like, I'm like, hold on, like, you know? But it's gonna be, it's gonna get done. We gonna do this. I'm not used to like talking and doing my makeup, y'all. I'm not. But I will for y'all. I will for y'all. So next question is, how is Nairobi compared to the States? I feel like for me, Lynn, personally, I feel like Nairobi is way more lit. Why is it way more lit? Because, well, as far as like where I live in Dallas, because it's just my people. Like, it's my people. It's like a bunch of like Kenyans who understand each other. Not only that, it's just home. You know what I mean? Like, that's just where I'm from. Do you still do makeup? Yes, I still do makeup. And not only do I do makeup, I've added way more into what I do, which is skincare. I do eyebrows now. I wax eyebrows. I do facials. I do a lot of skincare treatments for people who want to take care of their skin. Oh, by the way, I've gone into the same palette. I went into a darker brown, and I'm just putting that brown into my crease, as you can see. Just right here. Next question says, I'm a Samburu girl. You are so pretty. I'm asking if you're really one, or is it just a gram name? I'm actually half Samburu and half Kikuyu. My dad is Kikuyu, my mom is Samburu. The reason why my name on Instagram is Samburu Queen is because I feel like in Kenya, the Kikuyu tribe gets enough recognition. You feel me? Y'all have had a Kikuyu president since there's been presidents. You feel me? That's all people know is Kikuyus in Kenya. I feel like the reason why I chose to acknowledge the Samburu part is because it's a minority. Not many people know about it. So, hence the name. But yeah. So, let's see what the next question is. I'm honestly skipping over some of these questions because they're just very, very crazy off-the-wall questions, y'all. First off, you have really gorgeous skin. Share your skincare routine. Okay, so y'all, before I went to school for skincare, I was originally using... What did I just do? This is why I cannot multitask. I can't answer these questions and do my makeup. Let's just see how it goes, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's just see how this plays out. But, yeah, before I went to school, I was doing clean and clear for my cleanse, my facial cleanse, and that's all I was doing ever. Like morning and night, always clean and clear. If the routine ever changed, that means that my skin was just getting too used to it. So I would change to a different product, because you know when you use the same product forever, you feel me, for a long time, you have to switch products because your skin gets immune to a certain product that you use too much. But now my skincare routine, after school and everything, I do still use a clean and clear sometimes. My bad. I use a citrus gel cleanser from Rhonda Allison. If you check my Instagram, it's gonna be right here actually. I see it? Y'all see it? But yeah, if you check my Instagram, it'll take you to my business page and it'll have all the skincare questions and answers you need on my website. But next question asks me, what is your zodiac? I am a Leo. Kings and queens of the zodiac, y'all, you know. I'm a Leo, and I feel like I have Leo traits to a certain degree. Because you know, there's your rising sign, your moon sign, and your sun sign. So just because you are a Leo does not mean you technically act like a Leo. I'm not saying that I don't, because I do. But yeah. Okay, I just started this numerology thing with my homegirl, I know it's not like Zodiac or anything, but you know how Zodiac basically like tells you deep about yourself or this, that. And some people think it's just like whatever. Like, I feel like it's real. Especially the numerology that I just looked into. Like, y'all, like, it was describing me to the core. I was just like, what? Who is this person that wrote this? How do you know me? Like, did you research? You know what I'm saying? So I think everybody should look into numerology. And whenever I bring this up to my mom, she thinks I'm like the biggest sinner ever. She's like, no, that's like going against Jesus Christ or God. I'm just like, no, it's not, Mom. You know what I'm saying? Astrology and religion, two different things. Two different things. But that will be a topic for another vlog that I am going to have. Next question says, what is your dream job? My dream job. My dream job is to be a CEO or owner of a beauty parlor. So I want to own a beauty parlor in the United States, here in Dallas. And my initial like goal, really guys, I really want to open one up in Kenya just so I can provide jobs for people, because it's just so hard finding jobs in Kenya. And so I really want to just like open one in Kenya, not just because Kenya is slacking on the beauty industry, you feel me? I want to also bring it into Kenya because, you know, a lot of people can't find jobs. It's hard to find jobs. But hopefully one day I will reach that goal and I will own my own beauty parlor or spa. Because I'm mixing up makeup and facials, skincare. So I'm not sure if I want to make it a beauty parlor or just keep it as a spa and just do makeup, you know? But that is my dream job. That was a good question. Next question is, when are you coming to New York? New York! You guys, that is the only place I feel like I haven't been in the United States, is New York. I don't know why. I think it's because it's just so cold over there. Even summertime, I feel like it's probably cold. I never thought about going to New York. But I do want to go for Fashion Week for sure. I would love to go for Fashion Week. What? I bet it's poppin' New York Fashion Week. So I'm getting this dark brown right here from the same palette. I'm probably going to use this palette the whole time. I'm getting this dark brown. And I'm just putting it on the ends just to make like a little brown smoky eye on the end. I'm sorry. I can't talk and do my makeup at the same time, obviously. But yeah, so like I said, it's going to be like a really simple look. So whenever you do the dark, you always want to come back and blend it with the brush that you first started with, or a brush that has no product at all. So I'm just going to take this so I can blend it in. Make sure you blend. Y'all, my last video, I kept saying blend. I just kept saying blend. I didn't know what else to say. I was like, y'all, just keep blending this shit. It's going to work. Just blend it. Blend away, blend till you cannot blend no more, sis. So I'm either gonna put a brown shimmer or a more golden bronze. I'll show you guys right after I do this. Now that my eyes are done, we're gonna go ahead and start the face, honey. So today I'm going to be using this this YSL All Hours foundation. It's a lot of coverage, but it's enough for me because I have some dark spots and it really covers it very well. So I'm gonna use that. I'm also gonna mix that. Damn, I just slammed that on there. Sorry. But I'm gonna mix that with this NARS. It is in the color Trinidad, dark 1. And the YSL was in color B85 Coffee. So I'm just gonna mix those two up and put them on my face. And I just really just do like 2 drops of this, but right now we're just gonna stick with that drop. Okay, honey? Get that out of there. So, see how it looks just like my skin, y'all? And what I usually do when I do patch tests, I always look at my neck. So my neck and this, it has to match. Okay, so now we're gonna do the concealer under my eyes. First, I start with this NARS in the color, it says Amade, but it's a medium dark 3. So if you go to Sephora, just ask for NARS, medium dark 3. If you are my color or close to my color. Alright, so we just blended in that NARS concealer. So now I'm going to go back in with this LA Girl Pro concealer. And I'm just going to put that right on top of where I put that. So I put this under my eyes and on the bridge of my nose right here. And like barely right here. Okay? I don't do it right here like I told y'all. This is too light to go right there. So it's just going to be like way too much work to blend it in. So why go through the trouble whenever you can just use a darker concealer? Okay? I need y'all to write that down. But y'all just blend this up. But if you want, if you feel like you want this to be lighter, you can use the sponge after you're done blending this part. You could always use a sponge and go back and do this. Just don't put product on there, you know? So do y'all see how my face is ready for the contour? Like, do y'all see where I'm gonna put the contour? Yeah. Let's get into it. But first, sis, we're gonna put baby girl on. Airspun. And you wanna put it on every area of your face that gets oily. For me, my T-zone area gets very oily. And right here. So I always just put extra, you know? So I'm gonna use this contour palette it's a Tan to Deep palette by Anastasia. It's honestly the best contour palette to me. I try to like get new ones and stray away, but she keeps reminding me, no, I'm the truth. Come back. So we're back to her. We're back to her. We didn't leave. I put some right here just so I can balance that lighter tone I put under. And then I put it down here. Put a little bit up here. Come back, blend everything in. Alright, now we're gonna make everything warmer by using this MAC mineral powder in the color Give Me Sun. So I'm just gonna put that everywhere. I use the Saharan blush, volume 2. It's dirty as fuck, I'm sorry. But I'm going to use the color Lina. Y'all see how it just made me look like a happy person? Like it just gave me life. Like, oh, you're happy. Oh, so you're blushing. Alright, so we're gonna use the infamous Huda Beauty. I told myself, Lynn, don't get carried away, sis. But look at me. Getting carried away. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna use this NYX eyeliner. It's in the color 805. I'm gonna put this liner on my waterline. I'm not going to do black eyeliner because I don't want it to be too dramatic. I'm just going to do this brown. Just take the brown and just... Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had to charge my camera, so I thought maybe I should do my hair while it's charging. That way you guys can see the full slay. Okay? But before I blind y'all with this highlight, let's get back into under my eye. So we're gonna take this brush and we're gonna go in with this brown first, right here, if you guys can see. I'm gonna put that right under my lash line. kind of put some lash fixies also. So now we're going to go and finish the eye look. I'm going to get this lighter shade that I have put in the middle. I'm going to put this right in the corner of my eye to give myself a glow. And that is it for the eyes, guys. Now you can go into your brow and give your brow bone some highlight to add to the depth. Mix that in with your finger. Okay. Now we're gonna do our lips. Final part of the makeup look, which is my favorite part. Just kidding, the highlight is my favorite part. I know y'all saw me acting a fool. So I'm gonna use this Stila liquid lipstick. I love this color. Just do that. Make that sound to blend it. That's it. I left off a little bit at the top and at the bottom. Why? Because that is where my liner comes in. So I'm gonna use this liner from Makeup Forever. These liners, Makeup Forever has the best liners, guys. Like, I love them so much. Ooh, I got some on my teeth. But yeah, Makeup Forever has like the best liner. I use this like religiously, because I always do a brown and nude lip, so I always start with this brown. But I use it as an ombre for red. Okay, now that the lip is done, I'm going to put my Fix Plus for one last finish. And that is the finished holiday look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me put my makeup on and answer some questions that you guys had. And if you have any more questions, just go ahead and subscribe for sure and comment below. Ask me anything you want to ask me. See you guys in my next video.